Hello, it's I, Briony Belue, here to play Missing with you. Except we're not missing, it's our friend in this story. I wonder what happened to them. I saw in the content warning there's some yandere somewhere in here, so I come prepared. What are you laughing at? I added your Polaroid to my notebook. I don't look good in that photo, though. No, look! It's like you're preserved here in my notes forever. Isn't that cool? I guess that's a nice thought. Alright, I'm gonna look at it for a minute. It says, Summer, when did you take this pic? Heh. Little derpy looking face over there, little smiley face. Let's see if I can read the note. Dear Diary, today me and my BFFCs went out to the local bakery. We met the twinsies over there as well, which is nice because I hadn't seen Emery, maybe, in so long. We all had a blast catching up with each other, but I can't believe I forgot to take a Polaroid to commemorate the occasion. I'll remember to do so next time. Something like that. Right? I hope we can look back on this summer in years to come and reminisce over the good old days. Dot 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 dot. I hope we stay friends forever. But then we don't, because our friend goes missing. Your friend has been missing for over a week now. The local police weren't getting anywhere with their search. It's a small town, and missing people cases like this are rare and far in between. You guess that the lack of progress made in their investigations were due to the fact that they were ill-equipped to handle something like this. Or maybe they were just incompetent. So you decide to take matters into your own hands. Of course we do. You've had your suspicions. In fact, you'd been suspicious of him for a while. It wasn't based on anything concrete. He's well-liked in the community and seems to be a normal guy. It was just an uncomfortable gut feeling. Well, that's usually the ones that end up doing the crazy crimes, is the ones you don't think would do it. So, that bird just gave me a heart attack. And so, you find yourself standing outside a small house on the outskirts of the town. Nice sound design, though. You look down into your notebook. The plan was to enter his home under the guise of an official investigation. Police badge. Gotta Google it. Detective. Get info. Petunia's plan? You'd have to impersonate a detective, which might get you in trouble if discovered, but if all goes well, you'd be able to collect the evidence you need to find out what happened to your friend. Or maybe you were wrong. I feel like this is dumb. Maybe he's innocent and you're just blowing things out of proportion, all because of a gut feeling. You look back up at the house. It's a simple one-story building, and it looks quite homely. There are plants and other trinkets decorating the patio, and the lawn is neatly kept. You feel a small pang of guilt for intruding on such a peaceful-looking home, but that feeling slowly morphs into a sensation of fear. There's a chill running down your spine as you approach the front door. You stand outside, shifting from one foot to the other. This is it. Should you continue, it's not too late to back out now. Back out, man. Bye. You bit your lips nervously. This was a bad idea. There are so many things that could go wrong. For all you know, he could be completely innocent. You'd be accusing him of a crime he didn't do and trespassing into his private property. On top of that, you'd definitely get some legal trouble if you were found impersonating an authority figure. Head hanging low, you step back from the door. For a moment, your friend's smiling face flashes in your head. You take one last look at the house, and then you leave. Ending 1, coward. Alright, we got an ending. Let's go again. Alright, skippy, 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 skip. Skippity, skip, skip. Skip, 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 skip. Skippity, skip, skip, skip. Skippy, skip, 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 skip. Skip, 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 skippy, skippy, Okay, we're almost there. Should you continue? Yep. You were nervous, yes, but you were also determined to seek out any clues that may help you find your friend. You quickly smooth out the creases in your dress, making yourself look presentable. With renewed resolve, you knock on the door. There's a small shuffling noise coming from within. One moment! You hear footsteps approaching. The door creaks open and a friendly face steps in front to greet you. You've seen him around town a few times, but his strikingly unusual appearance always seems to surprise you. Can I help you? His sudden question knocks you out of your stupor. Oh, yes. You pull out a fake badge with a fake identity from your pocket. I'm Detective Quinn with the Border Springs Police Department. You're Crow, right? Crow glances at your hastily made badge. He doesn't look impressed. For a moment you're worried he's caught on to you, but then he gives you an affirmative smile. That's me. I'm just here to ask you a few questions in pertinence to an ongoing missing persons investigation. Do you mind if I come in? Perfect, just as you rehearsed. He eyes you for a moment. Missing persons investigation? You nod. Your palms are beginning to feel sweaty from all the nerves. He stares at you thoughtfully for a moment. Then he smiles again. Sure thing, Detective. Come on in. Crow motions for you to enter, and you eagerly do so. As you step inside, he closes the door behind you. I'm scared. Before you can have any time for yourself to look around the place, you're quickly ushered towards the guest area. He's on to us. He's totally on to us. Yes. Sorry for my appearance, Detective. I'd just gotten home from work, so I haven't gotten to change yet. He motions towards his outfit, the standard uniform issued to the crew members at the local train station. I thought he looked like a conductor. I'll brew up some tea for you. Do you have any preferences? No, I don't like tea, man. No, anything is fine. Thanks enough. Thanks, though, I mean. All right, I'll be back momentarily. Make yourself comfortable. You take a seat down at the table, eyes trailing after Crow as he leaves the room. This could be a good opportunity to look around. Wait. You decide to play it safe and wait for a while reviewing old notes. You pull out your notebook and pen from inside your pockets and flip through the pages. Crow, question. Can't find much on him. Crow, you couldn't find much information on him. You weren't even able to find his last name. He has virtually no social media presence, nor any close friends who do. He seems to be the easygoing type, but keeps to himself most of the time. You rub at your eyes in frustration. You spent the last week telling him in secret, but that was the extent of what you found. He lived such a painfully normal and boring life that you almost felt bad for the guy. But despite all that, your instincts were telling you that he was dangerous. And that's why you're here now. Your instincts are going to get you killed, but... Your train of thought is broken as you hear the sound of running water going off in the kitchen. Check out the house. Now that it sounded like he was preoccupied with whatever was going on in the kitchen, you decide to take this time to explore the rest of the house. You quietly leave your seat, scurrying over to a dark hallway. The lights are all off, so you had quite a bit of trouble navigating from room to room. One by one down the hall, you peek into each room, a restroom, a storage room, a bedroom, and finally a closet. You sigh, rubbing tiredly at your eyes. It was difficult to see anything in these conditions. As you are about to leave the closet, you slip briefly on the rug. Shoot! You quickly move to readjust the displaced floor covering, but notice something peculiar as you do. I was just thinking, though, if he's going to catch you anywhere, you should be in the bathroom, because then you at least have an excuse. Oh, I was looking for the bathroom, but you're in his closet. You can't say much. A trap door hidden underneath. We're about to get locked in there if we go. You feel your heartbeat quicken. Cautiously, you lift up the heavy door and peer inside. Complete darkness. You take a step down. Why would you do that? And then another. Until you reach the end. By now, your eyes have adjusted to the dim setting. There's a strange smell down here. You cover your mouth to mask the odor, but it permeates through the air regardless. And then you see it. Exactly what I thought I'd see. A wall strewn with pictures of them. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, mine, mine, mine. Cute. So adorable. Get rid of them. Belongs to me. Die, die. Your missing friend. Red ink is scribbled all over every photograph. Proclamations of love towards them and threats of violence towards anyone else who dared interfere. You back up a little at the sight. We're so dead. You froze. That wasn't you. It came from... behind. Now you've done it. I was gonna let you go, Detective Quinn. Or should I say, Petunia Flores? I thought that humoring in your little game of detective might satisfy that troublesome sixth sense of yours, but I can't believe you managed to sniff this place out. Really easily. We found it really easily. A shame, really. A shame. Out of all the inconveniences in my way, you were still tolerable to some extent. Uh-oh. He pulls out a needle. There's a murky substance inside. I hope you don't take this personally. I was gonna let you go, really, I promise. But the circumstances have changed. And well, I can't have you getting in the way of my love. Ending 5, missing. Have you seen this girl? Let's see what else we can find. I was expecting either the shrine to her or her in a cage or something down there, so. Skippity skip, 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 skip. Once again, skippity skip. That bird still scared me because it's so sudden. Makes me jerk a little. In shock. Alright, we're gonna continue once more. Alright, this time let's get up first. Like, as soon as we can. See what happens. That's the game plan. And then we'll do it again, and we'll try not to move at all and see what happens. I'm the kind of person to play it safe, truly, so if I was really in this situation, I definitely wouldn't go looking around. But we'll see what else we can find. Alright, go make me some tea that I don't want. Alright. This could be a good opportunity to look around. Snoopy Snoop. Eager to take advantage of his absence, you quickly leave your seat and head towards the hallway. It's surprisingly a long hallway. The place definitely looks smaller from the outside. The lights are all off, save for a yellow glow coming from the last room in the hall. You nervously turn the doorknob of said room and peek inside. And we're back to the closet. Rows of clothing are neatly hung on the closet rod. Everything is meticulously arranged by color, blue, white, black. You walk deeper into the wardrobe room, a little surprised that people actually have rooms of this size dedicated to their clothing alone. For real, I don't know anyone with a walk-in closet. And that's when you notice it. Well, this is different. Inconspicuously placed on a table full of gloves. A blood-stained pair lay out in the open. You shakily step closer to get a better look, reaching out to pick up the piece of evidence you needed. I came to grab a new pair of gloves, but I didn't expect you to have beat me to it. You nearly jump out of your skin at the sudden noise. Sheepishly, you turn to face Crow, who was leaning against the doorway. Upon your repositioning, he notices the specific article of clothing you were trying to grab. Ah, that. He smiles. I was field dressing a rabbit the other day. And don't worry, I've got a license. It was understandable. Many residents of Border Springs participated in the hunting of wild game during the season. But despite that, you still felt chills going down your spine. Let's see, he's either killed someone who got in his way, or he's actually telling the truth. Because I doubt he hurts the one he loves. Maybe. Now, I am a little uncomfortable with a young lady such as yourself going through my clothes. How about we call it a day here? I do have some matters to attend to. You nod meekly, embarrassed that he'd caught you at such a bad time, and you are swiftly escorted out of his home. He let us go. Ending 2, empty-handed. Almost expected the ending to be like he let us go, but then he came back and killed us later. But no, we got out, apparently. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. The bird, I was ready for you. Cheep, cheep. This is it. Should you continue? Yep. So we got ending 1, 2, and 5. Can I help you? Yes. You could not be a yandere. That'll help us. Okay. We're in. Alright, we're gonna wait. And then we learn that we don't know anything. And that's why you're here now. Your train of thought is broken as you hear the sound of running water going off in the kitchen. Stay in your seat. Unable to muster up the courage to leave your seat, you stay put in your spot, fingers nervously tapping the edge of the table. The whistling of the kettle goes off in the kitchen, and you can hear the clatter of cups and utensils as Crow prepares the tea. After a few more minutes, he returns with a silver tray in hand. Is he going to poison us? Let's find out. He gently sets down a piping hot cup in front of you. Sugar? I'll pass. He sits down across from you. He doesn't touch his tea. So, what did you come to me for? Ask him out. Or question him. Let's ask him out. Are you serious? No. You try to keep your facade as a detective, asking him questions about his relationships, his personal life, his schedule, and alibi. Of course, you weren't able to pick up on any inconsistencies, and your line of questioning was inefficient and lacked substance. This back and forth goes on for about half an hour before you decide to finally cut your losses and leave. You rise from your seat, tucking away your notebook and pen back into your pocket. Will that be all, Detective Quinn? You sigh and give him a small nod, making your way towards the front door. Crow trails behind you, seeing you out. There's a feeling of defeat not having gotten anything worthwhile out of this whole encounter. But you thank him for his time anyway. Glad to have been of help, Detective. You give a half-hearted nod as you walk across his front lawn. If you ever need more assistance with that investigation of yours, do feel free to come by for tea again sometime, Petunia Flores. You stumble mid-step. You never told him your real name. You turn back to face him, but he was already gone. Ending 3. So, I guess we really ask him out this time. Let's see where that gets us. Skippy, skip, skip, skippity, skip, skip. Blah, 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 blah. This is it. Once again, we go in. Cute character lets us in, and something bad happens to us. The whole plot right there. Well, something bad happens to us or nothing at all. Okay. Wait. Stay in our seat. Ask him out. Are you serious? A reluctant yes. Buckets of sweat are dripping down your face. Crow seems a little uncomfortable at your sudden weird behavior. I came today to, ask. Crow raises an eyebrow. Ask you on a date? There's a long silence between the two of you. That's a little scary. Get out of my house. Yes, sir. Ending 4, not a dating sim. Is that all the endings? I don't know. Is there a 6th ending? If we like directly ask him questions, I wonder. I'm gonna look real quick on the creator's page if there's another ending before I go clickety click 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 again. Let's see. I do know, however, that this is actually a game that connects to another game that's under development. Yeah, it's only 5 endings, so we got them all. Sweet. But yeah, there's another game in development that's like the main game this is from. I'm not sure how related this is to it. If it's still about searching for the friend or not, I don't know, but I actually really enjoyed this. It was interesting. It kind of made me feel nervous as I played, because you kind of know what's going to happen to you, but you don't know how many different ways something bad can happen to you. So it's kind of cool to kind of play with fate and choose different choices. So I kind of enjoyed that. And the art's very cute, as I said earlier. Alright, thank you for watching me play Missing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!